don't feel like graduated with no cap and gown. I think I'm crazy, I think I'm fucking.
Hey there guys, how's it going? Subscribe here, and it's another Call of Duty Black Ops 2 gameplay, and hopefully you do enjoy it. It's actually a live recording, so it looks a little bit smoother, a little bit cooler, compared to the stupid theatre mode. I mean, theatre mode in this game is so terrible, it doesn't even save most of your game. I mean, there's some gameplays where I did a lot better than what I would show you now, because you know, towards the end of games I usually do better, and then it cuts half of it off, and it's, you know, it's stupid. It really is irritating. And look at this drop shot. Anyway, so today I want to talk about a couple things that kind of been on my mind in terms of Black Ops 2. I quite like Black Ops 2 now. At the start of the game, I was quite on the fence. So I didn't quite like the game as much as I liked previous CODs, and I was like, you know, is this it for me now on Call of Duty? You know, maybe I should just, you know, not play it too much anymore. And now I quite like it. And the reason is, it's kind of taught me to become a little bit more of a better player. Because now I'm playing against bad players, all of a sudden I am Chuck Norris. Like in Free For All, I am Chuck Norris. Like in this game, I'm Chuck Norris. Even though I didn't even do that well, I didn't even. It wasn't even a fantastic gameplay. You'd see better ones from me, but you know, yeah, all of a sudden now I'm better than I've been for a while. And like most of the times, I'm not even trying super try. I'm not even putting my try-hard pants all the way up. You know, sometimes, you know, using the Vector, it's not necessarily the best weapon in the game. You don't expect all the MLG pros to use it. And you know, I'm using it, just messing about, and I'm getting good games, and it's really fun. And I guess part of that is due to this game, and I'm going to talk about that. So in previous CODs, I think, you know, Activision or whoever developed the game, they're kind of solely responsible for pandering to the bad players. And by that, I don't mean necessarily me as a bad player, but pandering to the guys, you know, adding things that help them out, like death streaks, stuff that are really easy to get kills with, predator missiles and stuff like that. Even though in this game, someone would arguably, you know, say that score streaks are really strong, but I think they're a little bit more, you know, difficult to get if you're not a great player. Because, you know, usually if you start the game off, the first thing you're going to do is want to get kills. So you don't want to, you know, go and sit on flags, even though you might do, but you'll probably end up dying. Because, you know, if you're a brand new player, think about it, you're going to walk on a flag and you're going to stand up and whatever, spin, wait for it to you know, for you to capture it, and people will probably end up killing you. And I think that they've done a really good job with the score streaks in this game, but that's going to be a later commentary, hopefully, for this week. Anyway, so what I want to talk about is some of the things I really like about this game, and brilliant things. Whoever thought of this, whoever thought of these different things, amazing. Because I am so much of a better player, and one of these things actually is the sound horn. I really dislike the fact at the start of the game that you couldn't hear footsteps. Like I was livid. I was really upset. I was, you know, angry at the fact that, you know, I've got a headset and I can't hear footsteps. But all of a sudden now I'm, you know, learning to adapt my playstyle to not having to rely on hearing footsteps. And I reckon in Modern Warfare 3, with the footsteps, I would be a 2 point, like, or maybe 3 KD player. I know that's a bit of a push, but, you know, the idea is still there. You know, I don't need footsteps to do well. And in this game, like, I'm doing, you know, as well, and I've not got footsteps, and if I did, maybe I'd be a little bit better, because this game has almost taught me to kind of get better aim, you know, learn the maps better, work the maps better, learn the spawns, stuff like that, and, you know, I guess that's one of the major things. Also, I want to talk about score streaks. Score streaks in this game, I know I said I'll cover it in another commentary, but I just want to cover one thing. Score streaks in this game are incredibly strong. They are stronger than strong itself. Like, they are so strong. Even the hunter killers are almost guaranteed a kill. I mean, like, I guess per hunter killer you're averaging about a kill. I mean, sometimes you get double kills, sometimes you get triple, sometimes you don't get any kills, but most of the time you probably end up getting one kill. And I think that alone, it just shows how, you know, good these score streaks are. But also, if I get a lodestar, I'm going to get like 20 kills out of that thing. Like, maybe not 20 kills, but 10 or 15. And, like, it all of a sudden, it puts a lot more, like, pressure on getting higher kill streaks. And if you can get a VSAT or whatever up and all of that stuff, which kind of makes you a better player, because you learn not to run out there and you know, just sprint like a headless chicken and try and capture B or whatever, and it teaches you to play a little bit more defensive. And the thing about defensive play is people always associate that word with camping. Camping is not necessarily defensive play, even though they are very similar. I think defensive play is holding an area of the map, holding a line, something like that, not sitting in a corner. For me, camping, it was originally, back in Modern Warfare 2 days and COD 4 days and World at War, for me, I thought it was sitting in corners. That's what I thought it was. I'm being serious. Sitting in corners and staying in the same place the whole game. That's what I thought it was. And in this game, like, people, oh, you're a camper, you're playing defensively. No. It's called skill. It's called me predicting spawns. It's called me, you know, thinking about what I'm doing, as opposed to just running around and luckily winning my gunfights. Which also, you know, is moving me on to the next point. Without sound whoring, it's almost given me the opportunity to kind of learn different ways of me winning gunfights. Controlling the engagement's one thing, you know, making sure that, you know, maybe I'm head glitching. That was a stupid death. I should have dropped there, so I would have, you know, not died by the Mountain Bay. But yeah, like learning to head glitch, stuff like that. Using the environment to my advantage, but also the drop shots, stuff like that. You know, if I use that to my advantage, there's no way that people will be able to kill me unless I'm terrible with my aim. And the fact is, like, all of a sudden in this game, I'm seeing a lot more people jumping, halo jumping, all that stuff, and winning their gunfights in that way. And I think that is fantastic, because all of a sudden it's added this new, you know, way of getting kills, new way of playing, as opposed to, you know, the basic kind of, oh, drop shot and you know, just move side to side and stuff like that, which, you know, I quite like, and people are getting better. Also, the other thing I want to talk about is the I keep on forgetting what it's called, skill-based matchmaking. And the skill-based matchmaking is, like, some people would say that it's pretty, you know, irritating that they don't get to beat down on noobs all the time, but I get to play against good players, and when I play against good players, you know, like I said, I turn into Chuck Norris. All of a sudden, you know, against, you know, bad players, I am Chuck Norris, and it's quite funny, because you know, one would expect, like, oh, you know, I do really bad against good players, but, you know, you tend to overestimate them. Like, I used to back out of games where I saw a guy with a 1.7 KD. Now I'm like, come at me, bro. And yeah, it's more fun, but yeah, hopefully you did enjoy this commentary. I'm low on topics, so if you want to leave a topic in the comment section below, I mean, I will be very grateful with that. I mean, I've got a couple more topics, but in this stage of the game's life cycle, it's very difficult to think of different topics to do. And yeah, look at that team, those players. They're so brilliant at this game. Anyway, if you did enjoy this video, please click like. That really does help me out. If you want to see more, click subscribe. I know this was an off commentary because I need to get this one done real quickly, because I've got an exam on Wednesday, and I've also got another one on Thursday, which is fairly stressful. I'm doing a bit of revision right now. I'm just fitting this one in a break. So see you guys. Bye.